Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing a review on this Younique Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. Mine is in the shade Taffeta. It's a little bit dark for me, but I've got on some fake tan, so hopefully it kind of counteracts it, because this is the shade that I've been wearing every day since I started selling Younique, and I realized we have not done a review on this particular foundation, which is crazy because I review lots of things on here and I haven't reviewed the one product that I believe in enough to sell. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm not somebody who is going to push these products down your throat. I don't even have all of the products. I just have so far the ones that came in the kit, and then I've purchased a few more items. And as I start earning more money, I will definitely be trying out more stuff and letting you guys know which ones that I like, which ones that I don't like, kind of, you know, something like that. So moisturizer, I'm actually going to be taking this one right here. This is just my dollar store moisturizer that you guys know I use all the time. We're only bougie in certain ways. We definitely stick to our budget. So I'm just going to rub this into my skin. And this one is the dry skin cream because y'all, like, just picked my nose. I'm already a very dry skinned person, but in the winter time, like, Mother Nature does some major damage to my skin. So I always pretty much use that moisturizer right there. I keep it on deck. And it does a really good job, and it's very affordable. Okay, I also do not have the primer that comes from Younique. I have not purchased that yet. That is on my list of things to purchase. I just haven't purchased that one yet. But I'm going to use the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. So I really like this stuff. I think that it does a awesome job at filling in pores and just smoothing out my skin. So I use it quite often. You can see it's like almost gone. I try to use different products. That way you guys know about lots of awesome products that are affordable. And this one, come on now. And this one is definitely one of my top 10 primers that I've ever tried. I've actually only tried like 2 high-end primers that I like so far, and that is saying a lot because I'm somebody who's constantly trying to be bougie and try out all these awesome high-end makeup, and I'm not having much luck. Okay, so once I have got my moisturizer and primer on, I'm just going to take my foundation, and I recommend that you take the lid off and take out any product that's in there. Just squirt it back into the bottle and shake it up for a few seconds, then put it on your face, because where it is a mineral foundation, it does tend to kind of separate, and that's no big deal, but you just shake it up and then it's good to go. And I don't personally have the brush either that comes with this foundation. I'm somebody who just uses whatever I have on hand, so you're supposed to only need like 4 or 5 drops, so I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is completely unnecessary. This is kind of like a medium coverage foundation to me, but it is very buildable and it layers on top of itself quite nicely. And I also recommend using like a kabuki brush. This is technically a foundation brush. This is the Luxie 660 Precision foundation brush, and it seems to work pretty good for it, but I personally like using a kabuki type brush, which I don't have one clean right now. I love using my e.l.f. powder brush for this, but like I said, it's not clean, and this brush is doing a really good job anyway. So I know that Younique gets a really bad name. It's mostly from like people being too pushy and trying to push products down people's throat, but as you can see, I personally use all different products. Not everything that I use is from Younique. Maybe someday that will change. You never know. I may fall in love with all of their products, but I'm somebody who's just a true lover of makeup in general. So I will pretty much always be trying new products, and I promise to never shove stuff down your throat. I just realized that I had never tested out this foundation on camera with you guys before, so I figured I would go ahead and do that. So this is one layer of the foundation, and I personally like the coverage that it gives. It's not 100% full coverage, so if that's what you're looking for, this one may not be for you. It is buildable, but personally, I like leaving it about right here, and I'm somebody that has very red skin, and it does a pretty good job of concealing that, so this is plenty good enough for me. It dries down to a pretty natural finish. I won't say that it is 100% matte, but it's not really a dewy finish either. It's kind of just like a natural finish. Now before I do concealer, I am going to go ahead and do my brows because I like to sometimes conceal my brows. As you guys know, it just makes more sense for me to do it all at once before I conceal, and then we will talk about how concealer goes on over top of it. So I'm going to leave my brows like that, and I'm going to take a little bit of concealer. This is just the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm going to take just a little bit and put under my eyes, and I like to kind of highlight my nose and forehead and chin. And to blend this out, I'm actually going to take this foundation brush, which is from Ulta. This one is the angled foundation brush from Ulta Beauty, and it's one of those brushes that a lot of times I even use it to blend in my foundation if I want to get like super precise with it. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a beauty blender and go over all of this to make sure that it is blended to the max. And you can see that the concealer and everything applied over the foundation beautifully. There is no separation or anything like that, so keep that in mind. You don't have to use all Younique products all the time. Right, to set my face in place, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild contour palette. This one is in Dulce de Leche. And I just like to take my beauty blender and look up, make sure there's no creases under my eyes. Alright, and then I'm going to use that same palette to contour and bronze up. Forgot to set my eyes. To highlight, I'm going to use my Younique a la mode highlighter. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. It is a cream to powder highlight, and it blends into the skin so nicely. You can make it as bright or as subtle as you want. I'm just going to put a touch of this on the brow bone. And then to set it in place, I'm going to take this Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Multi-Talent Spray, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that onto my face. And whenever I do that, I usually hit it with the blow dryer just to help it dry really quick, because I have my blow dryer just set up right here anyways. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup, and I will be back to show you the end result. Alright you guys, I've got the rest of my makeup on now, and I just wanted to come on here and show you what the end result is. Everything went on very smoothly, which is no surprise to me because I use this foundation all the time now, but I just wanted you guys to be able to see how well this foundation works. So this foundation can be found on my website. It is linked in the comments or the bottom bar. My bad, it's linked in the description box. But if you would like to purchase this foundation, just go ahead and click that down bar. You can be sure to follow me on Facebook. My page is Love Nikki Renee, and you can definitely message me there and we can get you color matched for sure. And they have a love it or return it guarantee. If you don't love the products, you don't have to keep them. So that is all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and always be you. Bye, guys.